Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. Good morning once again.
The other thing did it end? I just want to make sure.
No, it didn't end. Let's go.
On the same day. Okay. So that's what I shared.
Okay. Okay. So we're about to start. I hope you're hearing me, ma.
Yes, I am.
Okay. So we have some journalists here, and then I also have my boss here, Dr. Nelson, came to a great occasion. He's here. It's a great honor having him.
Everyone.
Okay. So, okay, we're ready to go now. Everyone is here, the journalist, and then I have Mr. Kaba. We're co-producing together, and we are here to unveil the project, which I think beginning will allow our senior man here, the boss, to bless the occasion. They will give us some short prayers we kick off, and then.
Yeah, I just want to know, the Facebook link, I think it stopped. We need to get a new one for people to watch it live on Facebook. Because somebody just sent me a message that I forwarded and it stopped. Unless we have to retry it again.
Mr. Bonte is checking on this.
We can send a new link. Wow.
Okay, let's go.
Can you go?
Let's go. I'll do the Facebook video.
Yeah, he will sort it out so that we don't have much time. So he said he will sort out his Facebook, it's on it, so we can go ahead.
Okay, it's fine. I sent out the YouTube as well, so hopefully it will switch over as time goes on.
Okay, but somebody is live here on YouTube. It's live there. So we start. Dr. Nelson will go ahead to open the program with prayers. Then we proceed. We don't have much time to waste here. We're just here to unveil the project that we're going to do. And that is basically what we're here to do. Then, if you guys have any question, go ahead and start.
Okay. In the interest of religious tolerance, so we just do personal prayers, Christian, Muslim, or whichever religion. 20 seconds. Amen.
Amen. So, that is it. I think I will pass to my partner here, co-producer, kick off, and then we take it off from there.
Well, I want to welcome all of you and appreciate the fact that you're able to open up this session. And what we're about to do is to create an impact in Sierra Leone and to ensure that we're able to open up the industry not only to Sierra Leone but for Africa. And we want subsequent projects or event like this to continue to happen in Sierra Leone, because the aim of what we want to achieve is we want to change the mentality of all the people about the view so far about Sierra Leone films, or what we Sierra Leoneans are doing in terms of film production. So basically, the collaboration or the partnership, as you guys are saying, or what we're trying to unveil today, is to ensure that we are able to capacitate or build an ecosystem where the filmmakers or the film professionals or the creative people in Sierra Leone realize that we have to be able to sell out our country, our creative, and also our beautiful stories that we have. So I want to thank everybody for contributing so far into this project and ensure or believing that we are able to prove this true. And Mr. Nelson and Pastor Fabia have been quite supportive of what the industry is trying to achieve or trying to do. And I believe that an event like this or a project like this is going to change a whole lot of things in the film industry. So I say welcome and thanks to all of you present for coming.
Thank you very much. Before I pass to my boss, I would like our partner to say something. It's one of the EP, and she's a strong woman. When I approach her around this project, I just finished filming in Sierra Leone, spend a lot of money. But if you say we can do it, let's do it. She has been a great help, inspiration. I would call her an iron woman, you know. So
Protect us through this project that we're starting now, that we are embarking on, to try to improve the film industry in Sierra Leone. I know I met Pastor John not long, it's just, see around January this year. And as he said, I was, shooting a movie, I got some, help from him, in terms of the things that we are doing, and then that was very helpful. So this project, when I was about to leave, he mentioned to me, and then I didn't hesitate, given that, just for that short time, I see what he was doing, and also working with him, I believe would make a difference. In Sierra Leone, I'm very passionate about the movie industry and trying to see how we can change things, when it comes to the movie sector. I look at the movie sector in Sierra Leone that it's a career path, or it's a sector that we believe that can make a difference in our society. And we say this because we know that, when you're into the entertainment, or whether it's movie or music, especially movie, there's a lot of roles, there's a lot of people.
no matter what you think you always meet people that know what they know. Before, I think I'm someone that can use small to achieve a project. I learn I'm the only one passion with what we do, so that's why I told you that this is what we're doing and supporting. I say you need to be here, we need your blessing, we need a word from you. Any way you can support us to see that this project go far, because I know that this is the time for Sarah to leave this arena to go to a higher level. I know this is the time. And if we miss this time, in life is spiritual, it's rotating. If we miss this particular time, it may take another 50 years to locate us. So we must take advantage. And if you want to understand what I'm saying, there was a time entertainment shifted only to Congo. Anything around entertainment, you can only get it from Congo, be it music, whatever. The time came, entertainment moved to Cameroon. The time came, we moved to Abidjan. You understand? Since Nigeria picked that opportunity up to today, nobody has taken it away from them. I believe this is our time, Sierra Leone, to take that mantle and go far. If we miss it this time around, it may take another 100 years. Maybe it's our children that will continue from there. So that's what I believe. So please help me welcome Dr. Nelson.
Thank you. It's actually a pleasure to be here. I will try to keep it simple and sharp. It's good to see that there's investment coming into the industry. More importantly, women are taking the lead. I really like that, because before now, women used to stay in the background. But ever since that women have been taking the lead, we've seen more strides in the entertainment industry. So the whole idea here is not for women to believe that they should be at the back. No, when women are up front, we prefer it. Me personally, I prefer it, because most productions that women do, it comes out in the end. Now, coming back to what my brother said about entertainment moving from area to area, from sector to sector. According to the UNESCO's report last year in September, said Africa has got the potential to generate $20 billion annually. This is not our own report, this was their report. But it is up to us to step up. It is very, very important that we step up, because we have the creative stories. Finally, we have people that now believe in it. Slight problem we have, especially amongst us men, we believe that other people should do it for us. No. We have to take charge and make sure we make it work. So if it is going to work, it is up to us. We work with what we have, and we make sure that we achieve something and make the movie industry profitable. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Appreciate so much. So without wasting much of our time, I'm going to allow my co-producer here to read the synopsis of this project. Then I will just give us a brief about the project. Then we unveil the name, and then that is where we pick it from here.
A vibrant, strong principal lady, Dr. Keita, an advocate for justice, determined to put an end to all forms of injustice against the weak and helpless, especially women. Dr. Keita stepped out into the front reserved for men and fought for a change to become the first female president of the country of Sierra Leone, bringing forth several strong reasons why she thinks she is a better ruler than the 90% men, including her husband, both in her party and in other opposing parties, who came out to contest for the seat of the president of Sierra Leone. Watch out how the heat of the scuffle unravels hate in law as Dr. Keita fights her husband to become the president of the country.
Just trying to summarize the story. It's going to be a very intense one, because the woman that is fighting for this role is competing with the husband. The husband is in another party, she's in another party, and they are living in the same house. So can you imagine? She's a lawyer, and she has put her husband in prison before, because she's no nonsense person. So you should understand that kind of woman. So it's a great movie, and we believe if it were achieved, we're going to make a mark. And going forward, like I said, we have some foreign expertise that are coming, which we also would like to eat. Explain to us, because most of the time when we are doing a project in Sierra Leone, and you say you're bringing foreign actors or foreign technical crew, people will start raising eyebrows and all that. My boss here used to correct me on something which I also learned. We should stop saying Sierra Leonean film. We have to start saying African movies. Because when you want to do Sierra Leonean film, you are limited. When you want to do African film, you are now expanding. So you're doing a movie that can cut across. The story is not limited, in as much as it's been made in Sierra Leone. But trust me, even in short, when the script was sent to most of our technical crew in Nigeria, some of them have accepted a particular amount. When some of them ready, they refuse. They say, guy, if you want us to do this, man, not taking this amount. Say, this is Hollywood movie that you're doing and you want us to take this. Some of them changed. You get the point. So now, and it's not a movie that is going to say, oh, it's limited. The only thing is that we're going to print Sierra Leone away. People will know that this is done here because we're going to advertise our culture, fabrics, and other things. But it's something that can sell in South Africa, sell in America, sell in Nigeria. So we have to open our mind and stop limiting ourselves on let's just do a salon movie. Let it be a salon that will do it. Or no, if we have the person that can do it and take us out of this place, let it do it. And I get that from him too. A time when he said, no, don't limit yourself here. Don't say, no, I want to do Nigerian film. No, I want to do an African film. I want to talk about Africa. South Africa is Africa. Nigeria, Togo, Benin. So we have to go across. You understand? So basically, that is it. But on that area, we have some foreign guys that are coming on board. But I want Director Kaba to put more light to it for people to understand, for our people to understand why these people are coming on board. Just like I was telling some people yesterday, Nigeria, they are doing movies. Hollywood, they are doing their best. But trust me, when you pick a technical person from Hollywood to come to Nigeria, he will change what we're doing because the experience of a Hollywood director is different from a Hollywood director. They are two different people. A Hollywood director will not believe that he can use $100,000 to do a movie. If that movie is not up to 10 million, 20 million, 300 million, he will say it's a child, he will not even take it. But a Nigerian director or producer can take $50,000 to do a movie. A Hollywood movie is not that can be possible. So when also you bring some Hollywood technical people and come to Sierra Leone to do something, there will be a difference because of experience. And experience comes when you're consistent in what you're doing. If you're on set every day as a director, there is something different you will learn because you will learn how not to achieve this or how to achieve it. So there are some things you may face during the period of production that will now connect to experience. That's why even when you're going to look for a job, they want to know how much experience do you have. When you have experience, there is a touch that you're going to give to whatever you're doing that somebody who don't have experience. So I think before we finalize to unveil the name, let's people understand why the foreign guests are coming on board on this project.
Well, actually, as a co-producer for the project, I'm more risky about empowering Sierra Leonean creatives than practitioners themselves.
Mama, I hope you're hearing us.
I quite believe that 99% or 90% of the cast and crew are going to be made up of Sierra Leoneans. So the 5 or 2% are going to be people who get from Nigeria to come and see how we can work together to get a very good production. And for the technical crew, every other person that is coming, we want to ensure that they have a master class or a seminar with our own technical people here to see whether there's something we can exchange before we even start production. That is what I pitched to him, that for anybody coming to Sierra Leone to do a film, who is a technical person, we have to tap into that knowledge because there are things we absolutely lack as an industry which we need to learn from other people. So this is one thing this project is going to be great. And I am quite sure the lead characters of the movie are going to be all Sierra Leoneans. And majority, 90%, as I said earlier, are going to be Sierra Leoneans because it's about empowering the country, but at the same time, we don't want to do a film to limit to Sierra Leone. And one or two foreign actors we intend to bring on the project. We believe when you hear the name, you know that these people really impacted the Africa or the global industry when it comes to film. I don't know if I have the right to call the names. Yes, we have Kofi Ojololo from Ghana and Patient Ozunko, right, from Nigeria. So we're going to have these two people coming to Sierra Leone to join our local actors and actresses for us to do a very good project where we believe it will take this industry to another level also. So basically, I don't want anybody to start thinking that we have everything here. Why are they intending to bring people from Nigeria to do this? I always say this. This is a time Sierra Leone need more collaboration and partnership to open up our industry. We've been here for quite a long time, but we've not arrived, we've not achieved yet. And in order for us to arrive or achieve, we need to collaborate more with people who've already arrived in Netflix industry so far. So we've actually taken our time to assess and to see that a project like this is going to carry 80% of our big actors in Sierra Leone, and ensure that we create a room for the upcoming actors as well, so that it will reflect also the Sierra Leone story, it will reflect the Sierra Leone culture, but it is being done for the African community and the globe. So basically, that is the intent of this project, and I believe all filmmakers and film professionals and the creative people in the industry will support and will give their best in their commitment towards the success of an event or a project like this. I think that's all I have to say.
Thank you very much. So, our EP, you're going to unveil the name of the future film. Then, after that, I think I will have a word advice from our senior man here. Then the journalists have time, a few minutes to ask questions, and then we'll answer them. So if the question is directed to anyone, we answer, or if you want to answer, we direct it to you. So we need you to unveil for them to know this future film you want to do, the name, and then what around it. I hope they want to know. Thank you. Are you with us, man?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. Up to you.
I'm with you guys. I'm really excited about this project, and while listening to what this project is all about, and after also reading briefly on the script as to what we're really looking at, you said something, Pastor John. I really like the statement that we should use the term, African movies. We have to understand that, Africa is a great continent that people tend to forget or think they forget that we have great talent across the continent. Even for us living in the diaspora, we do face some challenges that when people see us, they think that they globalize or they generalize every individual as if you are from part of Africa that does not have good roads, that does not have sanitation or proper hygiene. They think of you different, right? So that's something that we try to change the narrative and let them know. Because the first thing they'll ask you, where are you from? Are you from Africa? That's most of the time you hear when you say your name. That's the first thing you hear. Then sometimes I say, yes, I'm from Africa, I'm from West Africa, Sierra Leone. I said Africa itself has many different countries. So if you generalizing every individual from Africa, we also, when we're doing something, we should be able to be generalizing our work. Even though each country has its own style in fashion, in food, but there's many similarities in the things that we believe in the things that we do, and what we want to portray out there for people to see what a great continent we have. And we can see that there are many other African countries that are doing well, and ones that are behind should definitely work in conjunction with other West African nations, South, East, North, just to showcase our talent and see how we can tell the world that we also have brains, we have minds, and another thing that was said that really was important to me, being a female movie producer or executive producer, not just looking at the fact that, okay, women are just meant to be home or be a housewife, but we've seen that has changed over the last decade. Women are coming out now trying to invest in things that they know they can work with men and know that we can push our countries forward and also make a difference in society. So thank you for raising that point up, to one of the persons that spoke. I'm sorry I'm not catching everybody's name at this moment, But I really appreciate that, and that's a welcoming feeling to me, knowing that I'm coming into a profession, this is not my background. A little bit about myself. I'm a family nurse practitioner, and I have a doctorate in nursing. I do work in the hospital, I do teach, I do many different things. I produce little stuff here and there, that we see that we call discoveries in education, discoveries in entertainment, food and cuisine. There are many different things that I do, not just what I do for a living. That's my career on its own. Well, this is something different for me. And I believe coming in here, trying to invest money as well as working with other Sierra Leoneans, Nigerians, Ghanaians, whoever is going to be part of this project, I believe this is the right call, this is the right time to do that, because what I want to see in Sierra Leone, it's a movie that we can play on international platforms, not just for us in Sierra Leone, but also for other individuals out there to watch what Sierra Leoneans are capable of, or what Africans are capable of doing. I'm sure we see that with the Nigerian movies, the Ghanaian movies, and we believe that, working in this light or working in this direction, we can actually achieve the goal that we have set for. So I want to say I appreciate everybody's comments and feedback. I want people to open up their mind to this project, to know that this is going to be different. This is going to be big. This is going to take Sierra Leone somewhere that we cannot imagine. Because we have passionate executive producers on this project. And we also have passionate directors as well as producers within this. And also the cast and the team that's there right now representing KID-AFAN Films. I will tell you, they are very dedicated individuals and they are passionate about this project as we are. So I want to say, as you unveil this project, I look forward to greatness, I look forward to success, and we move forward. Thank you.
Thank you. So the name of the project, please. So we need the name.
The name of this project, in conjunction with Pastor John AFAN, we want to unveil the Scuffle to the Sierra Leonean and
Thank you very much. So the title of the movie is a feature film of about 1 hour 20 minutes. The Scuffle. So another name for Tosu. When we ask him another name for Tosu, you can use Tosu and use Scuffle. So that is the title. And before allow journalists to say something, this project came about me and Mr. Delami Kaba here. When we were brainstorming, he's so passionate about how Sierra Leone movie will go forward. So each time he will run and call me, time I'll call him, we'll fight. Guys, how do we push this from this level? So it was in his house that we are seated in the parlor and we are discussing. He said, we have this project, we have that project. I said, guy, we don't need plenty. We don't need to compile big people and keep saying, we need the one that will work on now. And he said, okay, what do we do? That is where the idea of this particular project came in his parlor. I pick it up, I run. The next time I tell the guy, I have an idea of a story and I share with him. He said, no, this idea is great. We send to a script writer, we send money, the person start writing. Then on the process, I say, this is a huge project. We can't handle this, so no money. I called her, I said, Mama, this one there, how are we going to do it? It's okay, Pastor. I know I just spent money, I just left Africa, but because you're there, I'm there. I say, aha, with you we can go. So this particular script we're telling you is 5 people that have worked on it. The first time they brought it, I looked at it, I said, this is not what I'm looking for. We called another person, he edited it, he would say, this is not what I'm looking for. Then we have to now have some transaction with some Nigerians, which we don't want to unveil, but Nigerian, they are marketers, and then when they look at it, they say, the story is fantastic, but